I know there are a lot of you watching this one who are new and not so new in investing. So in this topic, we will discuss about what kind of trader are you, or what kind of investor are you, or maybe we should focus on a trader standpoint. So in this video, we will discuss the several types of the kinds of trader, and I will define them on what they do, and it's my role to define them, and later we will itemize them all for you to know where will you fit in those categories, for you to have a profitable trade, for you to have a strong plan in your trading and investing journey. So please watch this video out. Alright, before I proceed, please do subscribe right there below. Please hit the bell button for you to get updates every time I post videos about the stock market and personal finance. Also, please like my Facebook page. We have 5 kinds of trader. First of all is the scalper, or what we call scalping. Scalpers are the people who trade daily, alright, or who trade in a shorter period of time. For example, they just buy and sell their position in seconds up to minutes. That's the longest time that they can hold their position. They want to make short trades and do it repetitively within the day. Sometimes most of them do 100 trades, or maybe less than 100 trades. But the moral or the idea there is that they perform small trades in a repetitive manner within the day. So imagine if they are making profits like 5% per minute, 3% per minute, 10% within an hour. So that could be a big opportunity for scalpers. Alright. Number 2, we have day traders. Day traders is like scalpers, but day traders are more of a longer time span. Wherein in the scalper, they're holding their position in seconds to minutes, while this for the day traders, they're holding their position within minutes, and then minutes to hours. Before the end of the day, or EOD, before the end of the day, they are already disposing or selling their position. That's why they're called day traders. They want to hold their position within the day only. Number 3, we have momentum traders. So personally, this is my type of, this is my personality, and so as the next 2 trading styles. For the momentum traders, these are traders or people who watch out for the breakouts, the reversals, and they pattern every trade with a momentum or high volume trades. Typically, these people hold their position for hours, days, and maybe it won't last around weeks. Number 4, we have swing trader or swing traders. These are people who maximize or take advantage of the short-term position, meaning they have a range, they are trading within the range, and they are holding their position within, like the momentum is that within 7 days or less or more. The bottom line of this one is that they are trading within a short range. These swing traders are best for people who are busy but want to invest in the stocks. Say for instance, you have a time of the day, like for instance, the end of day. So you will be needing only at the market run of will be around 3 o'clock to 3:30 p.m. or in the afternoon. So as on the 5th one, the position traders. Position traders are quite longer than momentum and swing traders. They are maximizing the position or the potential of their stock of the stock that they are holding. These are similar also to investors, but again, investors are some are people who are buying and just holding in the long term, while these position traders are just keep on buying. They neglect those short-term volatilities, but they rather focus on a more long-term span, maybe for weeks, for a month, before they sell their position. Now here I will show you some examples, as well as how can you position yourself in this kind of traders, or what are the type of questions you need to ask yourself for you to properly determine your trading style, your trading plan, and your time frame. Alright, so let's go now with the examples. I have here for the scalper, the first one, we have the AC for this day. You can see that since the start of the day right here, 9:30, it is consistently going up trend, going up at this point. All right. So what can a scalper do is maybe buy at breakouts, like for this one, sell at this point. All right. Then buy at breakouts again, sell at some pullback points. Hold on. And then right at this point again, buy at breakout or sell at this point. Again, I'm not a scalper type of trader, so I don't know the exact indicators that they are doing, the exact strategies that they are doing. So this is me being a momentum trader. So I mean, you can already gain at this point. I mean, let's say AC or a blue chip company, most probably you cannot gain that much big at these companies because the stock price are already big. Like for instance, right here 1%. Right here maybe around 1% as well. So that's one thing that I am suggesting to the other investors or trader, that they can use company, or they'd rather invest, they can consider invest in companies, or they can prioritize companies that has a smaller value or amount rather than big value companies, because the growth of those companies are already maxed out. But still, like for instance, our PSEI, most of them are the blue chip companies, right? So ACSM, those are one of the expensive stocks that are in the stocks. Next, we have here for the day trader, Manila Water. Right, again for this day, I thought this went a gap up. Let me hold up. There you go. This went from a gap up today. So maybe you can consider that gap up. Sorry, let me put my face down. Gap up as an indicator from this point right here where it closes. Then the gap up is a huge indicator that the stock can go up, or reversely, the gap down can push the stock back down. So when you bought at this area, you buy at opening, maybe you buy at this point, it closed at around this point, you have 3%. So, or sorry, I mean it's 3% from that point, because the daily price of Manila Water is I guess that's 13, but because it was based here on the starting price. Right here, 12 to 13. Next, let me put my face again on one position for the day. Then we have momentum. For the momentum, these are like breakouts. For this instance, I have here a reversal, okay? A reversal of pure gold. I posted this one on my video so you can see how I made profit in this stock. All right, for this pure gold, so I bought it around. I can't remember where did I bought it, but there are opportunities wherein you can bought at this area, you can buy at this area, or you can buy at this area because of the gap up. Retraced a little, but it continued to go up to this point. And let's say if you bought at this area and you sell at the consolidation area, you still have 18 to 19%. And next we have the swing for swing traders. I have here globe on a weekly chart. Right? This is mostly a support and resistance level. We have a farther or bigger support level at this one below, and a more narrow and tighter support level here, and a resistance level at this area. Again, these are not directly lines, these are areas. So maybe if you are trading or investing in globe, you can do buy and sell at this position. You are buying here at the support. Maybe you cannot buy exactly at this point, but somewhere at this point. So you can ride the swing up to this point, and you know that it's bumping the resistance line above. You can maybe sell somewhere at this area already. So as this one, you know that at the back of your mind, the support is only at this point, but you will be quite cautious because it already break the first resistance line. I mean the first support line. Can it break the second support line here? So it didn't break. It reverse at this point, and maybe you can buy at this swing right here. So here we can see that the stock broke out from the resistance level. So let's hope. Let's see what can happen with low. Can it go directly up to these levels again, the bigger resistance line? Because as we all know today, telco companies are a big hit or a big favorite. So at this moment. Lastly, I have here Wilcon. For the Wilcon, this is a pure momentum. Sorry, yeah. What's that again? Pure position trader. When you bought it at the IPO, I have here a weekly time frame. So you are just investing it in the long run. Of course, maybe you are selling at this point out of the fear. Maybe you can draw a line here. Maybe you have sold some of your shares here, then buy again at somewhere at this point because of the breakout at the resistance line here. All right. So this is again hindsight because these things had already happened. So these are sample for position trader. Right now, let's distinguish how can you position yourself, in which type of trader are you. So this is you, all right, at the top. Then you have to think if you are a long-term or a short-term goal-oriented investor or trader. If you are a long-term, let's proceed first with the long-term. Now the next question is, do you have time to trade during the day? Okay, for yes. The next question is, do you want to see the results right away? All right. So if yes, do you have time for the day? Do you want to see the result right away? Even though you're a long-term investor, because of your category that you want urgent, you have the time. So I can consider you, or we can consider you as a scalper. All right. Next, if you have time but you don't want to see the result right away, you can be a momentum trader and a swing trader. Because you have a time during the day, maybe for breakfast, that's the time you will buy a certain stock. Then you will sell it before or during the afternoon. So that's a day trader. During a momentum trader, you see a potential, then you buy it anytime in the day. You sell it before the end the end of the day or tomorrow, right? Now, the next one, do you have time to trade during the day? No, if you don't have time but you want to see the result right away, you can be a momentum trader because you can buy the price at EOD or end of day, then wait for just a few days. That's the time you sell again. If you don't want to see the result right away, that's the time you will be a position trader. It's like you will be an investor type at this point. Going at the side of the short term, if you have time, yes, you want to see the result right away. Same as this one, scalper and day trader. If you don't want to see the result right away, you can position yourself as a momentum trader. Lastly, if you don't have time during the day and you want to see the result right away, you can position yourself as a momentum trader because during the day, same scenario with this one, you don't have time, yes, maybe, but you can allot your 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. to scan the charts or to scan the companies um, quickly, so you can ride the momentum or you can ride the swing. You can buy at the bounce, you can buy at the support, sell at the resistance. And lastly, for if you don't have the time and you don't want instant results, that's the time you can also go with momentum and swing trader. All right. I hope this simple drill helps you, especially with our examples earlier. The first one is the theoretical, and this is the application or the actual scenario of that one. You have to consider these questions. Okay, these are just guide questions for you to know what kind of trader are you. That's it. I hope you learned something from that video. Again, lesson of that video or this video is that for you to have a game plan for yourself. Most new and not so new investors or traders oftenly switch their personalities in the long run. But it's okay if you're just starting because you're trying to feel what's best for you. But if you are already on a year, 2 years, 3 years of trading, most probably you will now get the feel of what kind of investor are you. All right. Say for instance, for me before, I was a day trader or I was a momentum trader. I am never a scalper because I'm really having a hard time getting in and getting out of a position. Now, after almost 3 years of investing, I'm now a convinced that I am a swing trader, momentum trader, and a position trader. So I'm just playing my position in that three kinds. So if you want to learn more about this one, this type of traders on or how can you benefit from this one, say for instance, especially you are watching this one, you know, you have work during the day, you don't have time to really monitor the fundamentals, you don't really have to monitor the technicals, you might want to consider being a swing trader, position trader, or a momentum trader. You can see the description below. There I put a link wherein there are some options for you to consider. Maybe if you're planning to know more about trading and investing, you can attend my seminar. Also, if you are planning to just have someone to guide you all throughout, you can subscribe to the services that I offer below. So my goal there is just for me to help you learn the fastest way possible and for me to share with you all the knowledge that in the past 3 years. My purpose in creating this video is for you to make the most out of your money. Alright? If you can notice on my page, I've been posting a lot of advertisement about the people's mistake while they are investing. Most of them are like, for this one, they don't know themselves or they don't know what is their characteristic in terms of investing. That is where the problem usually occur. I guess that's it. If you learned something from this video, please do hit the like button. Please share this to your friends and family. And if you have questions, please do send me a message on my Facebook page. And thank you for watching.